Hi, welcome back to Fabulous Finds for Flippin'. Can you say Fiesta? This beautiful Fiesta collection belongs to my ex-mother-in-law, and I have the privilege of helping her sell it on eBay. So I wanted to share it with you and show you a little bit of what I've learned over the last few years and through the books I've purchased on how to tell the difference between the vintage and the post-86. And post-86 means they started manufacturing it again in 1986. I think they stopped in the early to mid-70s and started again in 86. So let's start here in the back. We have a 10-inch dinner plate, a 7-inch lunch plate, 10-inch dinner, 9-inch lunch, 7, I believe, bread and butter, 6-inch dessert, and then the saucer for the teacup. Sorry, my throat's a little dry. She has 4 beautiful teacups and this lovely cream and sugar set, but sadly the top has been broken at some point and glued back on, but it's kind of dirty looking. I think that happened a pretty good while back. These are more saucers and dessert plates. This beautiful kitchen craft casserole dish. And over here we have the pitcher that would have came with 6 tumblers, and they would have been sold 1 in each color. Sadly, she does not have a tumbler that is yellow, so that's too bad. She's got a beautiful gravy boat. The bowls here, funny enough, in one of my books said they are called nappies, which I find is a very strange name for bowls, but this would have been for vegetables. I think this is I believe if I remember right, a 6-inch dessert bowl. And these are little 4 or 5-inch fruit bowls. And some beautiful cobalt blue salt and pepper shakers. So let's talk about the colors. Cobalt blue, green, ivory, turquoise, red, and more cobalt blue. And yes, I said red, even though that looks orange. That's the radioactive red. It looks very, very orange. And she's got a couple of pieces. And there's that beautiful vintage mark. And this is a new piece of red. This is from my collection, so you can see the color difference. The vintage red really does look orange. And I wanted to show you guys the stamp that's on the new stuff. It says things like lead free, and I think that's like it'll have these letters like SSB and strange things like that is on the new marks. And there's a beautiful vintage mark. It's the way the lowercase f is shaped is one of the best indicators. So let's look at these markings. This is a new bowl. See how the F loops open? And how this line is not attached to the E. Because if you look at the vintage Fiesta, this is the vintage piece from my ex-mother-in-law's collection, straight from Grandma's kitchen. You can see how the top of the F looks and how the line comes straight out of the E and goes up through the mark. Get you a closer look. And this at the top, that's one of the Homer Laughlin trademarks. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful collection. Also, you can see the difference in how the teacups are made. This is a vintage teacup from her collection. See how the handle is made and how the bottom of the cup is made. And this is from my collection. You can see the bottom is fatter and how different the handle is. And my teacup has that SSA, which that can be a series of different letters from the alphabet, but most of the vintage teacups are not marked. The same with the salt and pepper shakers. Most of them are not marked. Let's see if we have any markings. Yep, there's one on the... Beautiful. I love seeing that mark. I like how the A kind of looks like a heart. That's kind of cool. But I just wanted to share a few of these pieces with you guys and pass along what little information I know. Sometimes I have a hard time with the colors. But as you can see, we have... This is New Red, Vintage Red, and Tangerine. So I usually have to do a lot of research to make sure I've got the right color and the right marks, but this is True Vintage Fiesta. She said she remembered eating off of it when she was a little girl, and it belonged to her grandmother. So I'm excited to help her sell it. If there's something here you love, you can find us on eBay at Fabulous Finds for Flippin'. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for stopping by. See you next time. Bye.